Hi, this is Keith Weaver with the Top Executive Strategy Podcast, where CEOs, COOs, and business owners share strategies for better success. This is 6 questions in 9 minutes because the best strategies are concise business advice. And we're going to get right to our guest today. And with question number 1, in a few sentences, tell us who you are and what you do.
I am Marcy Predmore McPhee with Private Banking Concepts. And what we love doing first is building the relationship. Secondly, we really help to strategize and be creative with your financial journey. So we help you first, if it's debt reduction, we help you with debt reduction. Secondly, we help you use a dollar more than once and really keep your money in motion. And then finally, we like to help you create and build a legacy for you and your family.
So do you work with individuals, businesses, both?
We actually work with both. Yes.
Well, great. Well, we look forward to hearing some of your insights.
Okay.
And speaking of insights, question number 2, what's the best thing about being a business leader?
You know, truly what the best part about being a business leader is, again, relationships. To me, that's the nugget of gold, is if you can really build the relationship and really help the entrepreneurial space grow with the strategies of each other's businesses. Me helping you, you helping me. It just really, to me, makes our business world go round. So for me, it would be relationship. Second of all, is when you have a passion for what you do, it just is so awesome to be able to help and change people's lives. And we here at Private Banking Concepts really love the stories, the referrals, the feedback on how we have changed or helped to change their lives. And it changes ours also.
Like you said, when you have a passion for it and you're making a difference,
Yeah.
that just, that fills everybody up.
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
all right. Question number 3. I hear from other business leaders that a lot of times their people strategy is more challenging than the actual business strategy of running their business. Your thoughts?
You know, you could say that would be a challenge, but again, it comes back to relationship. A mentor of ours said you really need to be slow to hire and quick to fire. I'll just put it that way. But on the other hand, you need to get to know who it is you're bringing aboard and where they fit in that expertise or the arena in your business. And so we really enjoy our referral partners. We enjoy the people that we bring aboard as employees. And we really want to give them credibility in themselves and help them to really understand that this business isn't just for us, but it's for all of us.
Well, and it sounds like, part of that is having them really invest in the vision and capture the vision of what you're doing, which, that's how you're going to grow a great culture and unite people. So
Absolutely. Absolutely. And yes, they need to really be passionate about what we're doing also, so they can, because they're out there sharing it just as well as we are.
right. All right. Question number 4. What strategy would you like to share with other business leaders today?
You know, I thought this was a great question because I think we can all learn from one another. And I have 2 different quotes that I'll bring up. One of them is from a mentor. Many of you will know the words immediately. The more you help other people get what they need and want, everything falls, the abundance falls to all of us. And the second one I was just studying this morning, and if I could tell all entrepreneurial leaders out there to really focus on you first. That sounds maybe kind of prideful, but really put your own oxygen mask on first. That means growing you, making sure that you are the expert in your industry. And go to some of your competition, find out what they do, study and really understand, again, your strategy. And again, I was listening to one of my mentors this morning, and one of the things that he said was, the opposite of courage is not cowardice, it's conformity. So I would share with any other leader out there, don't conform to the traditional world of just going to work 9 to 5, doing your job as quickly as possible, but really give an effort to your clients that you're working with, to your referral partners, to your even your competition. It really does make the world a different place when we are here to help each other grow and really offer the gift that we each have to offer from our individual businesses.
I like the analogy of the oxygen because, if you don't have oxygen for yourself, there's no way you're going to help other people. You got to have those strengths for yourself so that you can turn around and help other people.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So some great advice and great strategy there. Thank you so much. So question number 5, what other successful business owners, CEOs like yourself, would you like to maybe acknowledge or do a shout out to, or you think would be good on the podcast?
I have thoroughly enjoyed my podcast. And just yesterday, I had an interviewee that was just wonderful. Her topic was on helping cancer survivors. And her name is Dr. Shawnee Fox. She is out of Portland, Oregon, but she really has a first aid kit to helping people as they work through the recovery process. And I was so intrigued by her passion that I think she would just be wonderful. And I think people really need to just have a guide in that direction, because on the other side of surviving cancer, you need just as much support as going through it. So Dr. Shawnee Fox.
Speaking of that, I just read a quote the other day that, somebody said they call it survival, but I feel like I've thrived, not just survived.
Absolutely.
So,
And we talked about that yesterday, is it's truly surviving. And like she said, you give too much focus on the treatment and not the person.
right. Well, great. Yeah, we'll have to see if she's available.
Yeah.
So question number 6, kind of a final fun question.
Yeah.
Tell me about one of your favorite past bosses.
I thought this was a fun question. Now, I haven't had a lot of bosses. I've been what's considered a 1099 most of my life, but the industry that I am in, I had a general agent and a trainer, and they both were so much fun. It made the industry that I'm in more palatable, more fun. And one of them was my trainer. We called him TD, Trainer Dave. And you know what? Every morning he came in with just enthusiasm, passion. And, when you're in the insurance and financial world, sometimes it can be pretty dry. It can be pretty overwhelming. But he would come in and just really give us strategies. He would give us fun things to share with clients or to share with one another. So he was just a really fun trainer and helped me really love my industry just a little bit more.
Well, and like you said, I think any industry can get a little boring after you've done it for 5, 10, 15 years.
Yes.
And to keep that passion and keep it fun, that not only keeps your passion alive, but it helps the people around you to keep that passion and keep that enthusiasm. So,
absolutely. And we all can get lost in the mundane sometimes, but what we do is so important. And when you have a message from your past that shares how important it is, I guess that was the fun part for me, thinking of bosses in the past.
that's awesome. Well, it has been fun having you on today. Before we go, can you tell people how they can maybe connect with you?
Absolutely. So you can find me at privatebankingconcepts.com, Marcy, Marcy, at privatebankingconcepts.com. I also have a podcast, Ordinary Women, Extraordinary Wealth, and you can go to pretty much any outlet to subscribe to the podcast, and you can reach me through that. I have a Facebook page, Ordinary Women, Extraordinary Wealth. We would love to have you part of that community. So either way, Private Banking Concepts or Ordinary Women, Extraordinary Wealth.
Well, great. Hopefully people will reach out to you. And again, it's a pleasure having you on today. And this is Keith Weaver with the Top Executive Strategy Podcast. And for more insights, you can follow us at Weaver Business Coaching. Find us on LinkedIn, and of course, listen to us on your favorite podcast platform. And we wish you all the best success.